Today's lesson is going to talk more about the distributive property, but we're going to expand what we did yesterday. So turn in your composition book to page 19, and we're going to continue on page 19. If you run out of room, feel free to turn to page 20. So I'll just write the page number just in case. So let's take a problem, for example, -3 times the quantity of x minus 4 plus 2 times the quantity of x plus 6. Now you see two examples of the distributive property here with the -3 distributed to the quantity of x minus 4, and then we also have 2 distributed to the quantity of x plus 6. So we're going to work on them separately and then combine like terms. So first, -3 times x is -3x, and -3 times -4 is positive 12. And then we're going to keep going, and I have positive 2 times x would be positive 2x, and positive 2 times positive 6 would be positive 12. And now I look to see if I have any like terms that I can combine. Well, I notice that I have a -3x and a positive 2x. Well, -3x plus 2x is x, or actually -x. And then 12 plus 12 would be plus 24. So -3x plus 2x is -x, and then 12 plus 12 would be 24. So our final expression would be -x plus 24. Our next problem has only one opportunity for us to use the distributive property, but we have this 3y over here. What do we do with the 3y? Well, nothing yet. So we're just going to bring the 3y down, and we're going to distribute the 4 to everything inside the quantity of y minus 7. So 4 times y is positive 4y, and then 4 times -7 would be -28. So I have 3y plus 4y minus 28. Well, I look for any like terms. I notice that 3y and 4y are like terms because they have exactly the same variable, so I can add them. 3y plus 4y would be 7y, and then minus 28. Our next example for today's episode of more distributive property gives us -7 times the quantity of r plus 2 minus 4 times the quantity of -r minus 3. Now you notice there's lots of negatives in this one. A minus sign can also double as a negative. And I'm going to do a little explanation right now. -4 is the exact same thing as plus -4. So we can really pretend that that's not a minus sign, but it's actually a negative sign when we're doing our operations. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in class if that's confusing. So let's just use the distributive property twice. I'm first going to distribute -7 to r plus 2. So -7 times r is -7r, and -7 times positive 2 is -14. Now I have that -4 we talked about times -r. Well, a negative times a negative is a positive, so that would be positive 4r. And then -4 times -3 would be positive 12, so plus 12. And now we look for like terms to see if we can combine any like terms. -7r plus 4r would be -3r, and -14 plus 12 is -2. So our final expression for this is -3r minus 2. Your final task for tonight's activity, after you have watched this video and taken notes, is to solve this distributive property problem and send me your final answer as an Edmodo post directly to me. Don't send it to the entire class. Just in the who you're sending it to bar, just type in my name. And that way I'll know you've watched the video and that you solved the problem, and we'll see how well you understand. If you have any questions, send me an email and we'll get it figured out.